You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Michael C., thank you so much for your Patreon request. And Chronicans, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle, aka Chronic.
And I'm Alana, aka Thumbnail Lady.
And we're so excited to get back with Ensiferum on the album One Man Army. And I think y'all have heard of D&D.
I've heard of D&D.
But this is DDD.
I've heard of that too, but that's illegal.
What's DDD?
Designated Drunk Driver.
What the? Well, this DDD is Descendants, Defiance, and Domination.
I think this one's way better.
Michael, thank you so much for a write-up so we know where in this album we are at in the storyline too. So this song continues with the reflections of our protagonist. This song seems to have advice from the view of a warrior Norseman of what to do when enemies or injustice threatens you and your people. There's also musings on the state of the world as he leaves it.
Oh.
This song is the last epic song and sort of a conclusion of this album, even though it's not the last song. The last song is an outro of sorts with a hero's final thoughts. But we'll get into that on the next one. So definitely hit the subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss our One Man Army Ensiferum journey. But we are now here with DDD, which is
Descendants, Defiance, and Domination.
Grab your drinks, y'all. Aw. I'm ready for an epic.
Sounds epic already, very ethereal.
Yes. Beautiful. Nice bass line.
Great baseline.
Yeah.
Drops.
So much space for all of them to be heard. Beautiful transition. Nice drummer.
Love the drummer.
Oh, on fire. Oh. Cymbal work. Very progressive, this one. Another tempo change. intro. Oh, this is it.
Darkest hour.
Oh. He
Okay.
came in and you almost didn't even hear him.
Y'all, if you know me, I love my 3-minute or longer intros that slowly progress from a guitar pick. Guitar picking, if you just know, it's the best way to start an epic. It really
is.
lulls you in, and then you can add so many layers when you have guitar picking at that pace because there's so much space between each pick. Then the bass can slide in, then the drum can slide in, and then it helps with the tempo changes as it starts growing and building up all the way to the
Yes.
growl as it comes in. But by that time, there's so many layers that are coming in that the growl almost is the least needed thing, even
It's
though
like
it's
another
nice.
instrument
It's
just
just
laying
another.
on.
And that was Descendants. Now we're at Defiance.
Yeah, we sure are at Defiance.
Right?
That was an amazing, amazing introduction. That's definitely what makes it an epic because a lot of songs, a lot of bands, that 3.5 minutes that we're already in, that is their banger.
That's their show.
That's their show. That's the whole song.
Yeah.
And we're just into this phenomenal, phenomenal transitioning into the singing now.
Yeah, I agree. Great song. I'll come back to this one a lot.
Guitar.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Darkest hour. The hopeless time is always before the rise of the dawn. Find your courage to stand against the stream. The fairest is beat when the falsest they think.
So good, eh?
So
Nice slowing down. I didn't expect that. Good time to switch there.
good. Great time.
Yeah. Oh, come on! Come on.
Galloping.
Domination! yes! God! All these guitarists are incredible.
In a storm of obliquity, my son stands strong. Marshal the forces, gather up weapons for the last war to come. Who is so righteous, uncorrupted, to condemn and dominate with truth and not with illusions, not driven by the greed to be enthroned and rule. Havoc no more, the reign of man.
Oh my god, another transition. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like this is straight up masterpiece, y'all. And
It is.
you really could hear the Descendants talking to this one man army that was trying to get this courage to defy whatever was dominating him and then dominate it. Like you can really feel the whole story going through this, and like we're on to the last chapter, I feel now, as we get to an ethereal moment as well. But it gets like it's such a perfect symphonic heavy metal band, really. Ensiferum, they really are. They bring everything in this song is really shows every single card that they have.
It sure does. Even like with the guitar and everything there, when it gets so heavy like that, I started getting all squinty and my forehead started hurting, getting like the metal headache. I don't know if you guys know that metal headache, but
Yeah.
you start, oh man, and I'm like having to stretch out my forehead because like it's bringing you there. This song is such an epic that is bringing you there. You want to headbang, you just want to dance, you just want to move, and now having another transition. We just went through the 3 parts. Now we're getting into that very end. I love how the music kind of, the way I could say is it kind of backed off a little bit, and then the lyrics really came through on that
Yeah.
very last bit there that we
Mhm.
listened to. And he was talking about the one-man army who's going to go take out the most corrupted. And if I'm correct, I believe the song was actually about when the Christians invaded the Nordic people. And I
Okay, yeah.
believe that's what the whole kind of thing is for this one-man army going and fighting for his land, for
I
his
think it
people,
was,
for his
yeah,
gods. Then that's
that
why
battle
this
for
is
sure.
the final battle to end all battles, as he said in those lyrics. So we're coming to that final battle, that final epoch of where this one-man army is really going. And oh my god, is it intense.
Yeah, what a way to end an album, even though we know this isn't the complete end, but this is like the ending epic that leads you
ending
into the
epic.
end outro. So let's see how it bleeds into it.
Man,
I can't believe we're already 8.5 in.
I know.
Yeah, keyboard's been on fire in this song too.
Whole time.
Oh, wow. Nice! What a build up with this drum and bass.
Love it. Marching.
Absolutely.
Love that with the guitar.
Yeah, hold that note. Let them feel it.
Let it cry.
Yeah, absolutely. Let it weep.
I love that lyric, that final one that we heard there.
Yeah, what did I'm gonna bring it up here because luckily, Michael, you threw us up the lyrics here,
Yeah.
and
When the words of man, where was it?
yeah, it was right at the end.
Wasn't the final lyric. I think it was up a bit more. It was just the final one we heard.
That's fair enough.
When the mouths of men speak the words of gods, the truth will never be enough for anyone. When you reach the peak of the highest mountain, proudly plant the flag on the heathen's defiance.
Wow.
Wow. I'm going to be honest, that is not what I heard, but the lyric that I heard and what kind of resonated in my mind
Okay, yeah.
was when the mouths of man speak the words of gods, the truth always falls short, is what I heard.
Right.
And so what I heard was it didn't really matter what side you were on. When men are trying to speak the words of gods, there's always going to be that power or that humanity that falls short or that fails what the true meaning of it is.
And I think that is what they were saying because the people receiving it will fall short always because it's a man saying the God's words, right?
Exactly.
And I think that's what happens even with just speaking dead words of people that are from a past era too.
Yeah.
Is a lot of things have changed and all that as well. And I think that's what some of the Vikings were addressing with some like the Christians and all that with
It's
some
like
of their
you're speaking
views,
dead
right?
men's words.
Like, and that's kind of what they're addressing there too, because that's even what Christians are doing in a way to them too. So I think that's cool because you brought that up as the story arc and all that. But musically on this one, my God, that was a masterpiece and a whole journey from start to finish. Everything that you love about honestly symphonic metal and Finnish metal itself. This band really does it all. This type of music really has changed our life, and
It sure has.
this is trademark why it has. There's not really an experience like this in metal where you get to get transferred to like an actual location so specifically with Finnish metal, and Ensiferum brings you right into the winter warfare and the isolation, but also so much power in this in that isolation. That's why it's called one man army. You can see the bear suit that it's in too, and what you have to embody and all that too. And this type of music help you embody the beast within you, and I think that's what is refreshing and rejuvenating for a lot of people that try to suppress that side of them. I think this is the music that really brings it out in a correct way.
I agree.
And what just a perfect way to again end this album. I think going into the outro, it's going to be a very ethereal type of a trance, I would say.
I would agree with that because it's really going to bring you into that. Because if you know about like Norse mythology and the Nordic people, you want to end up in Valhalla, so you want to like die in battle. So I feel like that final piece is going to be that ethereal thing, like you're saying, where we're finally going to have that release of that final battle, the war to end all wars, like it was saying in one of the lyrics in the songs. But as we all know, every war is the war to end all wars, and then it always just keeps progressing itself. This was such a beautiful piece. I like what you were saying about how it really transports you into that battle that we're sitting there. The only other band that really has transported me, even in a similar way, has been Moon Sorrow.
Absolutely, another Finnish.
And they're another
band.
Finnish metal
That's exactly
band.
the thing I was referring to.
Exactly.
It's the only type of genre and location that brings you there.
That brings you there. And it's the way that I think every single singer within Finnish metal uses their voice truly like another instrument, not like a vocal instrument, but it really feels like just another piece of the ensemble, and they're able to like expand their what they're trying to bring forward in such a beautiful way. That's like, this is a growl, this is something that's supposed to be unsettling, it's a distortion of a voice, but the distortion itself has become so calming, that it's really grounding you within the music itself, and I love that.
I really like the chanting. I think
The
the chanting
chanting.
is what really helps bring you there, especially when we're talking about the
Yeah,
gods' voices and their words too. I think the chanting kind of helps you get into that shamanic type of a feel, and that
absolutely.
helps you transfer to it. And we hope you got transferred to a great time as well. And if you did have a good time with us, and you're excited to finish this One Man Army album with Ensiferum, please just hit the subscribe and like button so we know you're going to be there for the next one. And comment down below what your favorite Ensiferum album is. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks. Thanks again, Michael.
Thank you so much, Michael. This has been such a treat. I can't wait to see what else you're bringing down the rabbit hole, especially once we finish this amazing, amazing band. Because once this album is completed, I can't wait to go on Spotify and listen to it from start to finish.
Absolutely.
All as one man army for this whole album. And I can't wait to see what else you have coming down the rabbit hole. Peace and love, Chronicans.
God bless you.
Take care and bye for now.